Hello, AP English Language and Composition students. This is lesson 13, analyzing sentence types, cumulative, periodic, and inverted. So this is from chapter 12, the one you have read and you are filling out that worksheet for. It's the end of that chapter, page 898 is what I'm on now. So this is exercise 3. Which you're not doing. I'm just going to do this explanation so that you can understand why an author chooses to write a certain type of sentence to reinforce the meaning. The content, of course, of the word sends the meaning, but the syntax can send and reinforce the meaning too. So here we have our first sentence by Rachel Carson, who wrote Silent Spring around 1960. It was one of the first big sellers that sensitized people to the threats of pollution on the environment. So she wrote, similarly, chemicals sprayed on croplands or forests or gardens lie long in soil, entering into living organisms, passing from one to another in a chain of poisoning and death. Now, we need to find the subject and verb in the main clause. What are they? Chemicals. This is not the verb. Sprayed on croplands or forests or gardens is a modifier. It's a participial phrase modifying chemicals. So what's our verb? Chemicals lie. Where is it coming in the sentence? Definitely in the first part. And so our independent clause is our main idea. It's in the first part of the sentence. Then what do we have? Entering, passing, we have participial phrases. So what type of sentence do we have overall that this chapter is teaching us the terminology for? We have a cumulative sentence. We have a cumulative sentence because the main idea is in the independent clause, which comes first. The whole thing technically is the independent clause, but the main idea is early in the sentence, and all of the rest is just modifiers. You could call it a loose sentence too, but we'll call it a cumulative. They're fairly synonymous words. All right, but why? Why does Rachel Carson choose to form a cumulative sentence? Well, first, look at what's happening. What's the idea that's being described? We have our topic, chemicals. What are they doing? They're entering. They're passing. They're having an effect on the landscape, on the environment. Chemicals, this is a cumulative sentence, but it makes sense. What does Rachel Carson want to emphasize? The cumulative, it's not just coincidental. It's purposeful that she made a cumulative sentence that has to do with accumulation of chemicals, their effects on the environment. So by drawing out in participial phrases the effects, after stating the main idea, the effects linger. The effects have their effect on us. All right? So that's why the syntax is created the way it is, to focus on this, the bad effect of chemicals. Let's move on to another. We'll focus on number 3. I see this spectacle by Ralph Waldo Emerson, transcendental philosopher from the mid-1800s, American. I see the spectacle of morning from the hilltop over against my house, from daybreak to sunrise, with emotions which an angel might share. I see the spectacle of morning from the hilltop over against my house, from daybreak to sunrise, with emotions which an angel might share. Where's the subject and verb in the main clause? I mean, immediate. This is the predicate, this is the direct object. Okay, spectacle. So we have our main idea right away. So what type of sentence is it? Is it